Is the Canon 85mm lens the best portrait lens of 2025? Let's find out. My name is Andrew and this is Parts in Tech, where we review some of the world's most popular electronics, tools, and appliances. Today we're checking out the Canon RF 85mm f2 lens. We're gonna talk about the pros and the cons, what it does a great job at, and some of the places where it does fail and fall short. My first impressions are the build quality. It's a cheaply made lens. It is a very budget-friendly, affordable lens, and you can feel it. It's plasticky. It doesn't feel like it was made like the Canon L lenses where they're super high quality and they weigh 1,000,000 pounds. It doesn't feel like that at all. It does feel plasticky. And with that being said, it does still do a very good job at what it is and what it does. The quality does feel nice for the price range. As you can see, the selector here, it turns very easily. It makes a nice clicking sound. This is customizable. And then you've got your focus ring right here, which is incredibly smooth, and it does a very good job as well. Here you've got all your different switches right here. You've got 1, 2, and 3. They all switch very nice, work very easily. Everything about the build feels good, feels very good. It doesn't feel great, it doesn't feel bad or horrible. It feels good. It's a very well-made lens and it does get the job done. Now, some of the specs on this lens are, it is an 85mm lens. So it's a fixed focal length lens, so you cannot zoom. You cannot zoom in, you cannot zoom out. You have to physically move your body if you want to zoom. It is an f2 lens, and so you do get a very good bokeh in the background, a very good artistic blur in the background. If that's something that you're looking for, it's great for portraits. It's so good for portraits. It's great for headshots, anything like that. You can get a really good artistic blur in the background, and because it is a fixed lens, it's a fixed focal length, you get a very crisp image. It's a prime lens, so you get a very crisp image of what is in focus, and everything out of focus is a very nice, smooth bokeh and blur. For photo use, you could use this for portraits, for headshots, for weddings, really a lot of different things you could use this for in photos. It does stretch out pretty far at 85mm, so if you need to get a photo from far away, it's good at that. It's not necessarily a telephoto lens, but it does a good job at getting photos from very far away. It also does a very good job in low light, as it is an f2 lens. It does a very good job in low light settings because you can open up the lens very wide. As you can really see here, you can open it up extremely wide and let a lot of light in. The pros of this lens are that it is sharp. It does a very good job. It is affordable. It is very light. There's a lot going for this lens. It does a very good job at portraits. It's one of the best portrait lenses out there without breaking the bank and without breaking your back. If you do go ahead and go for the L lenses and for the very expensive lenses, you're going to get slightly better picture quality, slightly better image will come from those lenses. But you are going to break the bank. They are very expensive and they are very heavy. So if you're trying to stay on budget, or maybe you are trying to get 1 or 2 or 3 different lenses instead of just putting all your money into one, this lens does an incredible job. If you're somebody who's staying on a budget and maybe needs multiple lenses, you take a lot of portraits, maybe weddings, different things like that, and you don't mind that it's not the top of the line L lens, this is a great lens for you. But if you're somebody who wants the top of the line, wants the absolute best, doesn't want any distortion around the edges whatsoever, although there's hardly any with this lens at all, and you just want the top of the line, then this lens probably isn't for you. You should probably buy a Canon L lens, an 85mm L lens. But if you are looking to save money and you're looking for a lighter weight lens and something that really gets the job done, you honestly can't tell a huge difference between this lens and the L lens. Some people might be able to, yes, I'm sure, but for the price difference, this lens is absolutely incredible. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe.